forward to their new Apex Molecular Labs account and get away from their Excelsior DX accounts. So right now, I don't know how you guys all sign in to your account, but what I do is preferably if you go to your desktop and you run a search for login to Microsoft 365, it's going to be your Excelsior email address and whatever login you created to get into Microsoft. So if you don't have that, you're going to have to reset it, and it's going to come to you probably a Gmail or a backup that you had listed with us on file before. You'll reset it, and you'll be able to get in. When you get in, it's going to look like this. You're going to have this wider option panel. You're going to go to this little cogged wheel up here, and you're going to go down to View All Outlook Settings, and you're going to go to Forwarding. And you're going to say enable forwarding, and then I'm going to put in forward my email to I've created for myself in the new Apex Molecular Labs G Suite account info at apexmolecularlabs.com. And I'm going to go ahead and keep a copy of forwarded messages just so it stays in my Excelsior DX account so that we can have it as long as we need to before we feel safe about deleting those. And then I'm gonna save it. So I'm not going to save this because I'm probably going to forward my emails to Ben or Fancy or Becky at this point. But that's how you're going to forward all of your emails and stop using Outlook. Okay? And each of you should have received an email notification from, let me check my Gmail account that I created. But you should have each received, you have a new Google account for Apex Molecular. Here's one that I set up for Fong. So you're going to sign in, and I sent him a temporary password, so he's going to have to go in and sign into it, and that's how he's going to access what you guys will see when you sign in is going to be this. You'll have a grid, and this is the home grid right here. This is what you want to go to, and this is how you're going to get into your Apex email. So here's my Apex email. I've created the little logo right up here. And then you'll go into, you should also have an invitation at that point for a Y stamp signature. So everybody needs to make sure that they put that signature in. See, it automatically triggers you to say, hey, set up your signature here. So you'll set up the one that I sent you. And then you'll go back to your grid, and I'll show you the other things that you can do here. Here's your Google Drive. Cleon's going to be taking all the information from the box, and he's going to be dumping it here. You'll have your own individual drive that you can always save things on for yourself that nobody else can see unless you share it. The company most likely will create a shared drive that everybody can access. So you'll be able to see all of the box information, whatever the company wants you to be able to access. If you want to create just a marketing file between the graphic designer and Becky, you can create something, that just says, new, and you can create a new shared drive. So it just makes things really nice and organized. And then stuff that you just want, like say you create something that you're just working on, happen to be working on, you don't want anybody else to see yet, you put it in my drive. The other things that are really cool is if you use the Google Calendar, it automatically will give you the ability to, every time you schedule, it will also put in a conference call with a link to Google Hangouts, which is, kind of like the Zoom or My Teams meeting, virtual meeting. See, add Google Meet to video conferencing. Typically, it just does it automatically. So you can create sheets, docs, you can save you can interchangeably save, any of your Microsoft Suite, Excel, Word files to everything you do. Here's the Google Hangouts right here. It also has a YouTube channel that you can save things to. So if you want to do trainings and all that, you can actually save. I do QuickTime video. That's what I'm screening right now. And I save it to YouTube as a private channel, and then you can save that link to anyone that you're trying to do like a screen share, just a training like this. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that is really cool about this. If you want to translate anything into, Spanish, Chinese, I don't care what you want to change it into, but you can use Google Translate to work your docs, and then, have somebody, of course, review that is a fluent Spanish speaker, just to make sure it's good. The last thing, what's great about this G Suite is you have your own tech team that is available to help you. So I will mark, I need some help, and I will you can visit help forums, and we have access to getting online technical support, and they call you within like a minute. I mean, they do a really great job with that. So this is it. This is where everybody's going, and I think you're going to like it. And if you have any questions, I know the administrators on the account can do things that not everybody can do, and I think it's important to see what they can do. They can create emails. They can assign permissions. Billing is taken care of here. And then we do have HIPAA compliant email. I signed the agreement with Google, with G Suite, to have that additional protection on all of our apps as well as our email. So if anybody ever asks you, we do have HIPAA protected email, so you can exchange patient information via email with this, and it's protected. I think that's it. Have fun.